I have another fun and tasty activity for you to do to practice our five senses. Let's review our five senses one more time. Our sense of sight that we see with our eyes, our sense of hearing that we hear with our ears, our sense of smell where we smell things with our nose, our sense of taste where we taste things with our mouth, and our sense of touch that we use with our fingers. So for your activity today, you're going to need this paper from your packet. It has an apple in the middle and it has all five of the senses around it. And then you'll need an apple and a pencil. So you're going to explore an apple using all five of your senses. So the first, and you'll probably need some help from your parents with this one, and that is perfectly okay. I just want you to be able to have some fun and explore your five senses. So the first one here says sight. So I'm going to use my sense of sight. I'm going to look at the apple and see and talk about what I see. Well, I see that it's red. So I'm going to write red. I see that it's pretty round. It's pretty round. So I'm going to write round. And you know what? I might even draw a picture of it. If I don't want to write those words, I can draw a picture of what I see when I look at the apple. The next sense that we're going to use is the sense of smell. Now, when it's not cut yet, you may not be able to smell it very strongly. But if you want, you can either take a bite of it or cut it open with a knife and talk about the smell. So typically the smell of an apple, well, first of all, it smells like an apple. It also usually smells pretty sweet. So I'm going to write the word sweet because I know when I've smelled apples before, I think they smell sweet. And then the next one over here is touch. Well, I'm going to touch the apple. Feels very smooth. It's not rough or scratchy. It's very smooth. So I'm going to write smooth. Again, if you need some help with your parents for how to describe or write these words that you're using to describe the apple, it's perfectly fine for them to help you with this. Okay, now when we know what we see, smell, and touch with an apple. What about hear? Can you hear an apple? Well, I can't really hear it if I'm just holding it, but guess what? I can hear this. What did I hear? I heard a crunch. When I bit into the apple, I heard a crunch. So I'm going to put crunch because that's what I heard when I bit into the apple. And then the last one, taste, which I just did when I took a bite of the apple. It tastes very sweet. And it tastes very juicy. That's how I would describe the taste. So I hope that you can find an apple in your house. If you don't have an apple, it's okay. Hopefully you've eaten an apple at some point and you can remember what you saw, touched, tasted, heard, and smelled when you did the apple. So I hope you enjoy using your five senses with an apple.